What's going on, everyone? F1 Pit Stop here, and today we're talking Monaco. I've been doing, as a more recent F1 fan, been looking at the reason why Monaco is so historic and such an incredible race is, well, one, it dates back, many years ago and has a ton of history. A lot of the greats of the sport have won at Monaco. And also, and what I think is the most important, is that it's like the epitome of a driver showing their skills. Especially now, as F1 cars have just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, it's only more difficult to drive. And now that the Monaco Grand Prix contract is up, I mean, of course they're going to renew it. I don't see that happening. But if cars continue to get bigger, it'll just make it tougher. But today we're going to go look at some race predictions and see, after all the practices and now that qualifying's occurred, let's see who's going to take home this win. I'd really appreciate it if you take a second to subscribe to the channel. It'd mean a lot. We're really growing something here. Yes, I'm all decked out in Ferrari because we had a 1-2. The first row is full of Ferrari, Leclerc and Sainz. That's no shock. I mean, Leclerc, good for him in his home Grand Prix. And Sainz was able to make it happen, which is really phenomenal. He's been fighting with the person in third, Perez, this entire weekend through practices and through qualifying. Perez has been in that second spot, even the first spot some. Perez has been out driving Verstappen this entire weekend through all the practices and now qualifying. Maybe those team orders in the Spanish Grand Prix saying to let Verstappen pass got to him. And Perez, he's just been out driving Verstappen in this Monaco Grand Prix, which is incredible. Great for Perez. Love him. Yeah, Verstappen was kind of quiet this weekend. Just wasn't able to make anything happen. Wasn't really fighting for pole at any point. So Ferrari has a huge advantage starting 1-2. And I really see Leclerc getting the jump on Sainz on the start, obviously, and then pulling away as Sainz keeps Perez and Verstappen behind him because, it is so difficult to pass on the Monaco circuit. Norris in fifth, good for him, honestly. I mean, that's a phenomenal job by him ahead of the Mercedes. I do think that the Mercedes will probably get around, at least Russell will get around Norris during the race, but still an incredible job. It shows that Norris really is a great driver, especially around Monaco, being able to make some good stuff happen. I think that Mercedes was pretty disappointed, honestly, with their result. They brought some really great upgrades to the Spanish Grand Prix last weekend, and they just weren't able to make anything happen going around here. 6th and 8th. I know they want to be intertwined between the Red Bulls and Ferraris, so that's a shame. Alonso out qualifying Ocon is huge because I think that really goes to show how in Monaco experience is key, because Ocon has been dogging Alonso this entire year so far. Alonso, of course, I know he's had some bad luck with the car or whatever it may be, but Alonso, being 7th and Ocon 10th, that's huge. I think that shows that experience is key, especially, we take a look at who's in 9th, Vettel. That's huge. Good for him. That definitely shows. In the Aston Martin, I mean, he was able to qualify 9th because he's been there. He's won Monaco before. He has driven it countless times. Great for him. I think that this top 10 is looking really strong, and I'm excited to see what they can do. Looking at, the back half of the grid, Tsunoda has been dogging Gasly, dude. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Good for Tsunoda, though. Really happy for him. This I'm very sad about. Valtteri is in 12th. Such a shame. I think he could have been up there. I really do. I think he could have been top 10. It just maybe it wasn't his day. I can definitely see him passing some people coming up in the race to get into those top 10 and get some more points like he basically consistently has been doing this entire season. Good for Magnussen, 13th. Obviously, he's, drove Monaco before. This one hurts. Daniel Ricciardo, 14th. What is going on, Danny? I mean, I don't know why it's taking so much time for him to get used to this McLaren, but I really wish he could make it happen and be up there with Norris. I think he deserves to be. It's just maybe he's past his prime and unless he's in a phenomenal car, he won't really be able to make anything happen, which is a shame. Good for Schumacher, 15th. That's pretty good. You want him ahead of the people below, so that's decent. He doesn't have a lot of experience with Monaco, so 15th is good. Then, I have your Williams. Gasly. What happened to Gasly, man? I do think he's a more talented driver than Tsunoda. I think last year showed that a lot. Maybe these change in regulations for the car, 2022 car, really just threw him for a loop and he wasn't able to make it happen. Stroll in 18th, no shock there. Dude, you're in the Aston Martins, your daddy's boy driving. It just, yeah, no shocker. Latifi, no shocker. Really big bummer for Zoe. Just such a shame. I think he could have done better as well, but new at Monaco, at least in the F1 car. So, that's pretty tough. I think we're going to have a great race, especially since it might be raining. That's pretty crazy. Makes it unpredictable, but I think, again, my prediction is Leclerc's going to start pulling away. Sainz is going to keep Perez and Verstappen behind him. A little drama. I don't know if Verstappen is going to be given permission to pass Perez. Perez was quicker during all the practices and qualifying, but Verstappen is more in the hunt for the title. So I think Red Bull's going to have some options to juggle there. Who knows what they're going to end up doing. I think Sainz will be able to hold them, Perez and Verstappen, up for quite a while, letting Leclerc get a lead. Now Leclerc has to be the most unlucky person at Monaco. Fingers crossed he's able to finish this race and we're able to get some major points and pull ahead of Red Bull again. Appreciate you watching. Ooh, that wasn't words. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, looking forward to a really Grand Prix. I'll be streaming the live timing results and stuff, so tune in for that. Subscribe to the channel. We're growing a little F1 content, so appreciate you watching. Thanks.